Monday's Moment, which I know is going live on a Tuesday, but I gave this some thought yesterday and unfortunately just ran out of time to get it live on a Monday. But it is a reflection, and welcome back to Monday's Moments videos, in which at the end of the week I take time to reflect on a Monday of the lessons that I've learned from the prior week and share them with you, so that hopefully you can make a difference to your business and to your lives. This weekend I took part in a charity run, and I want to share the lessons I learned by actually taking my dog on this run with me. See you in a moment. Now, interestingly enough, I decided to do this, I think it was 8k run, as part of my 14-day Facebook challenge that you'll all have seen on various social media channels over the last couple of weeks. And Saturday was the day when I did my run, and I decided to take Poppy. And you can see there, this is a Bernese Mountain Dog with her ears flat back. Bernese Mountain Dog crossed with a Border Collie, a Borderese. And Poppy has a real attitude. And normally when we're walking, she likes to be in front. She's, I wouldn't say she's really bad on her lead, but she does like to pull on her lead. So I decided to take her on this run with me to tire her out, and also to give the other dog a little bit of a break from her as well. And I want to share what I learned from taking Poppy on this run, and 3 things. The first thing is that I learned as I was going round that I really need to train Poppy more. It's a long while since I've walked with her. Angela, my wife, walks with her most days, but I don't. So I realised that I needed to personally train her better on her lead. That's point number 1. Point number 2 is that I realised when I started running that actually very often the reason she was pulling on a lead when we walked was because we weren't going at her pace. As soon as I started running and picked up my pace, suddenly she was at the side of me. So she's a young dog. She's got lots of energy and she wants to burn that energy off. Okay, so I realised that I needed to improve my pace. Okay. Third thing, I realised also that I was the one that was holding things back. Okay, and that's really important for me to realise that. But it was my behaviours, my way of walking, running, that was holding things back. And they are the things that I want you to think about in this Monday's Moment today, and how these 3 things can affect your life, but also affect your business. What in either of these 2 do you know that you need to either have better training or to give better training to get more from people? I realised that I needed to get Poppy trained better, and I'm going to do more of that during next week whilst I'm off. But I also realised in business that there are other areas in which I need more training to be better, and also that I can train other people to do better for me. So think about that. If something's not quite right in your business right now, does it need some training, either for you or for other people? Number 2, what pace are you going at? Have you slowed down? And I think as I record this and we're still in the throes of the pandemic, I think we've all altered our pace, and it's really important to recognise your pace. Are you getting left behind, not because others have picked up their pace, but are you getting left behind because you've dropped off your pace? Or perhaps other people around you have upped their game and you need to up yours. Again, life or business. So do you need to improve your pace? And the third thing is that very often it's our own behaviours that are holding things back. How are we behaving that is making a difference, that is holding back progress, that is holding back the pace, that is holding back the train? What are we fearful of? What are we worried about? And some of those worries can be very genuine. I'm not saying these are all in our head, but we have to think, very often we are the ones that are holding things back. I have to recognize when it comes to the dog, when it comes to Poppy, that it's me that is the problem here. It's not the dog. It's me that can do something about training. It's me that can do something about my pace. The dog is just reacting to how I am. And in our business, very often, it's the same thing. It's people in our business that are just reacting to how we are. And I see that with so many clients, and I see it in my own business and my own life as well. So just 3 simple things. Think about going out for a run. Think about going for a walk with your dog. If your dog is pulling, if your business seems to be dragging you along, if it feels awkward, if it feels out of control, if it feels that you're grappling with it all the time, or anything in your life, are there any areas for better training? Do you need to improve your pace? And realize that you're the one holding it back. What can you do to change? Now, I love sharing tips with people. I love sharing best practice and lessons with people as I'm doing these videos. But also I've got a great podcast. If you go onto Apple or Spotify and just search for Sterling's Coaching, you'll find my podcast. And I'd love to have any of you watching this video as a guest on my podcast. If you've been a guest before, don't worry, come back. Share something different. It's not just a one shot. If you would like to be a guest on my podcast and just have a chat, you can go to the link below, coffeewithsimon.com, or just message me and find out more about it. I'd love to have you as a guest on my podcast. And if you'd like to be on my Monday's Moments and be interviewed on video, not audio as the podcast is, but on video, to share some tips in the Monday's Moment video, let's open that up as well. I hope my Monday's Moments haven't been missed for the last couple of weeks while I've been doing this challenge, but they're back on track now, and I'll see you in next week's Monday's Moment. Bye for now.